Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing a triple D mani. I wanted to use these new Diva Dips, so this is the ones that we're going to be using. And just to remind you, this is how they look like on the swatch. And the reason why I wanted to use them is because I really wanted to use these 5D flowers. I think I'm going to use this one, and this one. We're going to go ahead and start with Diva Dip 19 because that's the solid color. And I'm going to use that on my thumb, my middle finger, and my pinky. We're also going to be using the new triple D cuticle tool. All right, here's a close-up of the silicone end and then the metal end. We are going to be using the triple D dip liquids. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, like I said, do my thumb, middle, and pinky. So we're going to go ahead and start with the thumb. And if you've seen my videos before, you know I like to start with the 3/4 of the way up the nail and then 2 full coats of the solid color. So that's what we're going to start with right now. We're going to do 3/4 of the way up. I will be doing the pour over method. Then you're going to go ahead and tap off the excess. We're going to go ahead and get our new triple D tool and then clean up our sidewalls and then dust off the excess. Next, we're going to go ahead and get some more of the dip base, and we're going to do a full coat of that all over the nail, making sure not to touch our cuticle area or our sidewalls. And then again, we're going to go ahead and pour over some more dip powder. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but my dip powder still looked a little bit wet. So what I just did right here is I kind of just pressed it into the jar or laid my finger into the jar and then dust off the excess. Sometimes with slow drying dip bases, the dip powder still looks a little bit wet. So what you would do is just either pour over some more dip powder, which you will see me do in this video a couple times, or just lay your finger back in the dip powder and wait for like a second or two and then dust off the excess. So before I move on to the middle finger and pinky, I'm going to go ahead and activate my thumb just in case if I bump it into anything. So I always end up doing this. I do this to my thumb all the time when I do it first. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys watch, and then I'll pop back in a little bit. And by the way, you guys, what the tool that I'm using is called Control Chaos from Chaos Concepts, and that basically is like a dip catcher. So I just wanted to show you guys how it worked. But here we are moving on to the pinky. Again, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys watch, and then I will be right back. Real quick, you guys, I wanted to pop in to let you know how much I love this cuticle tool. If you've seen my other videos before, you know that I use like a portable toothpick kind of thing, and it's like crazy sharp. I have accidentally stuck myself with it a couple times, and that thing is not forgiving. This cuticle tool is way better, and to me, because if it's a little bit rounder at the end, it's so much safer. You guys need this tool. It is so good, and it gives you like the perfect spacing between your actual cuticle like mani and then your cuticle line. It's amazing, you guys need this tool. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the glitter. Usually what I do is I pour the glitter down into the cupcake liner. I have been testing it on this Controlled Chaos. It's just not deep enough, so I am working on getting something different from Chaos Concepts. So for today, I am going to be laying my finger into the jar, kind of like pressing my finger down into the glitter. I'm then going to tap off the excess and then clean my sidewalls, and then go ahead and dust off the excess with the dusting brush. And then I'm going to do a full coat of the glitter. So I'm going to take a full coat of my dip base. I'm then going to press my finger down into the jar once again, tap off the excess, clean up my cuticle area and my sidewall, and then dust off the excess. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys watch. I will be repeating the same process on my ring finger, and then I'll pop back in. So if you notice, the glitter still looked a little bit wet, so I did just dunk my finger back in there. Right here, what I'm doing is I'm clear capping. So I'm taking a full coat of dip base, and I'm just going to go ahead and old school dip my nail into some clear powder. I'm going to let that soak in for a bit, dust off the excess, and then activate. I will be filing and buffing off camera because I kind of want to move on to the flowers. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, so this is how they look like after I filed and buffed. What I'm going to do is I am going to get my area ready. I do have my lamp ready to go. My flowers are here. I am going to be using the Delicate Gel, which is a 2-in-1, a base and a top coat. I figured that would be best to use it with the flowers. I am going to be using my Triple D tool or my tweezers to help me pick up and place the flowers. I wanted to use them on my ring finger and my middle finger just to see the different contrast on like a glitter and like a regular solid color. So I'm going to start with my ring finger. I'm going to go ahead and put a thin coat, not too thin but not too thick, of the Delicate Gel. We're going to go ahead and pick up these set of flowers right here. So what I did, I just kind of like rolled them off to like get the free edge kind of loose, and then just peeled it off with my tweezers. I was in an awkward position, so this is me just trying to find a good position to like place the flowers in my hand. Now it was kind of slick with the gel because I didn't cure it yet, so you can tell it's like moving a lot. So I had to use like my fingers to kind of hold it in place, and kind of also use the tweezers to kind of press it down. So this is what I'm doing right here. I'm just kind of pressing it down without trying to touch the gel, because again, it's still wet and haven't cured it yet. Now, once you find your placement, you're going to go ahead and do a full cure. For me, that's a full 60 seconds. This does depend also on your lamp that you're using. We're going to go ahead and move on to our middle finger. Again, we're going to do a thin coat of the Delicate Gel. And then we're going to go ahead and pick our flower. I decided to use a single flower for my middle finger. And then we are going to go ahead and place it where you please. I decided to put it kind of on the outer edge, closer to my pointer finger. So as you can tell, like I said before, I had to use my other fingers and my tweezers to kind of like put it in place because it was so slick. But once you get it on, it actually sticks pretty well. Now before I did my full cure, I decided to add some delicate gel to my pointer and my pinky, and then I'm going to go ahead and do a full 60 seconds. I will be doing my thumb separate. I like to do my thumb separate just because if I do it all together at one time, it doesn't cure like I like it. Like, it doesn't always seem to cure all the way, so that's why I like to do my thumb separate. So this is what I'm doing right here. I'm going to go ahead and add my coat to my thumb and then again do that full 60-second cure. All right, so this is how they look like right out of the lamp. We're gonna go ahead and add some cuticle oil. Today we're using Candy Skincare, and this is again to hydrate your cuticle area and your skin. All right, you guys, and this is our final look. I cannot wait to see your flower manis. Don't forget to comment and subscribe down below, and I will see you later. Bye.